Right back up to Fields of Mistrial. Alright, let's do it. More absolute nonsense Stardew Valleying, right? At least for like an hour. I don't know. This is probably not going to be too long, let's be real. Actually, it can't be too long because I got stuff to do at 2 o'clock, right? Oh, the thing keeps regrowing, eh? I guess that's good to know. Not that it really matters too much. You can see that I've clearly not been paying too much attention insofar as, like, crops go. At some point, but why bother with crops when I have more powerful things to end up doing, which is to say going to the mine. That's where the real money is made, baby! Actually, it's probably not where the real money is made, but it is where the real, like, progress is made, and that's what I'm doing. That is what we are currently doing right now. That is what I'm going to be doing at least for some time here. Where is the... capitalism. You know it! It's like, I'm here to make cash. I'm not even here to make cash. Not yet. We'll make cash when I have all of the items required to make cash. Yeah. Also, where am I going? There is actually one thing that I can turn in right now, and I think all I need to do is go over here. Ugh. But that's the point, though, you understand. There you go. Good luck, I guess. Doesn't really matter to me. Hey, thank you, Brave Sir Dave. Welcome to the stream. It's a bunch of just... I'm just going to be playing Stardew Valley for like an hour, so... Thank you. I love you, as always. Ugh. But at the same time, it's like I was saying, I actually do have... I gotta go prepare an I-9 at 2 o'clock, so this is going to be kind of a relatively quick one, but eh. And you know, I probably am just going to end up doing like a small stream highlight. Take that. Small stream highlight sort of thing for this game in particular. You can indeed jump. You also move faster. And like there's a number of differences. But yeah, like look at that. You can move a lot faster in this game, by the way. That is actually a pretty notable difference compared to like a Stardew Valley. But aside from that, it's so similar. Oh yeah, right. I need to go get like more. I'm on this whole thing where it's like I gotta go collect junk for the progress type of stuff. Top tier game. No. This is where I want to go. We're going right into the dungeon. What do you think I've been doing? I mean, like, how do you, like, think about it. Think about Stardew Valley. How do you, in Stardew Valley, get upgrades, right? Let me tell you, it ain't through farming. I mean, it's sort of through farming. But you know what the better upgrades are? When you manage to, you know, get the equipment and everything. Then Clint takes an entire day to make something. You know how long it takes in this game? Like an hour. To go and make an upgrade to stuff. Oh my god. Sometimes that hits you when you do that, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. There you go. But yeah, it is. Look, if you played Stardew Valley, you played this game, alright? And that's fine. I want to play Stardew Valley, but I don't want to just go play Stardew Valley again. Let's get something a little... Let's get at least some differences here, if nothing else. As far as I'm concerned. I missed my first opportunity and had to wait like a year. You have to wait a year? I don't even know how that could... I mean, I misunderstood where exactly the dungeon entrance was and did have to wait a couple days for that. But I don't know how you miss like an entire year worth of stuff. That's ridiculous. That's just silly. Okay, there's actually one of the like progress dealio things that I need. Oh my god, just hit it. The way these things work is that you're supposed to... Again, sometimes it just counts as hitting them, but you don't actually get shot. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Too focused on farming. I have like I've maybe like planted 10 crops in total. We can do that when I am done, like I said, getting all of the basic upgrades for stuff so that I can go and do massive, absolutely ludicrous levels of farming here to start with. How am I barely scraping by? And it's like, let me tell you, look at how much like a thorium, whatever it's called, I have right now. And it's like I've spent literally hundreds because I've been in here doing this over and over. You get so much of that sweet, sweet magical essence, baby. There you go. Barely scraping by, let me tell you. That ain't gonna be me. It's been like 3 weeks. And I'm on like iron equipment, and it's only going up from here, baby. By the way, did you know you can apparently romance the dragon? I noticed that. It has one of the little romanceable things on it. If there ain't no Krobus in this game, and I don't think so, that is a good option, to be honest. I felt like I messed up and just restarted the game. Okay, now come on. It's like this sort of game is not the kind where you can't continue, right? Like that whole thing. You're technically always making progress. You know, it's just like, how much progress, right? It can be less and more compared to what you did. But it's like, yeah, you know, much like in Stardew Valley, it's the big thing is just the mines, right? It's like you want to go to the mines, you got to get the mines. Crush them so hard. That's how you do it, baby. Come on. Oh, I think I'm actually running out of stamina here. Nah, it's like the entire thing is just, you know what? I do want to play Stardew Valley again. That's it. It's like, yeah, is it an original concept for a game? No. Is it a fun concept for a game? Yes. That's the entire thing, right? Or it's just like, you know what? They didn't screw up the formula, so what am I going to say? There's nothing wrong with doing what works, right? Just ask every single game that copied Mario or Doom. That said, it is still in early access. Here's hoping that they end up trying to differentiate it a bit from like what Stardew Valley does and all that sort of stuff, right? Not to say that it does bad what it does, but, you know, it's just like, it's just unoriginal, right? And I got the cool shadow chest. I'll take that. Well, yeah, what do I need this for? Oh, it's a coral chest. Whatever. Oh, it's actually just a chest. Whatever. I'll go turn in all the junk I got right now. I do have a lot of junk right now, don't I? I should also go see, like, what the next upgrade costs. All that sort of stuff, too. Yeah, just go grab the easy pickings, right? Before immediately booking it on out of here. Any other easy pickings? Kinda. You also really don't need to fight enemies in this game, right? The jump is actually very, like, he's actually very effective at dodging around stuff, right? You can also, speaking of Mario, just jump out of water. What's your favorite Elder Scrolls race? The Dwemer. Yeah, that's right. How about that? Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, let's be real. It's like I can probably just go get all of these pretty quickly. Still have 26 right now. Are they the racist ones? Okay, no. Those are the dwarves. Okay. I couldn't remember. I hope they're not the racist ones. What about playable race? I don't know. I've never actually played an Elder Scrolls game. Like, yeah, no, that's it. I've never actually played an Elder Scrolls game. I don't know what I would end up playing if I did. There were also plenty racist, but everyone else is, dang it, not again. Time to start making the YouTube apology video. I said some things that I was not proud of. A constant source of bad mistake judgments. What do people say? I don't know. Whatever. I'll never have to find out. Can only hope. Let's go, baby. It's eternally Middle Ages. Everyone pretty much just hates everyone. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's normal. But for fantasy races, yes. Not in real life. Absolutely not. What do I want here? I can't actually make a sword. Maybe it just takes too long. Actually, that could be a thing. It's also quite expensive. Till a 3x3 area. I mean, I guess I'd probably want to do this. Level 25 blacksmithing, baby. Okay, now I'm out of time. I don't have enough time to go and do anything. So, whatever. You know what? Let's just get rid of the magic power orbs. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. They did sort of enslave and blind all the snow elves when they were at their most vulnerable. I only know them for making funny robots. That's all I knew. Okay, that was the extent of my Elder Scrolls lore. They made an atheist robot that believed the entire world out of existence. That's fun. That's a fun thing. That's a fun, goofy fantasy thing. I like that. They didn't make the funny bronze god. It's not a god robot because they're atheists. It's an anti-god robot. Actually, I can probably just go sell this. And honestly, I'll probably just go sell this because let's be real. It's like I'm not gonna. I don't care about that sort of stuff. Numidium is called the bronze god. I mean, it is made of bronze. I would not call it a god, though. Believed the world out of existence. That's some good wacky fantasy lore, you know? I guess I'll just keep the strawberry here. Just looking straight out of Celeste. Then I'll sell the other junk. I don't need it. Whatever. Already turned you in. Don't really. I mean, I guess could I just put this down like in front of the house or something? Yes. That's ostentatious and kind of stupid looking. Ah well. That's how I do it, baby. Ostentatious and stupid looking. Oh boy. No, if you want me to play an Elder Scrolls game, you know how to do it, right? I mean, I still gotta go finish the Fallout series, right? Are basically the same thing. One just has guns, but both have orcs. Think about it. Saving up points. I'll do it. You want to start with Arena? I'd want to start with Arena. I'm just saying. If I there's a real morale booster, whatever. I'm just saying, if I had a choice, I would start with Arena. You know? Consider it. I don't want to start with like the Skyrim Special Edition or whatever. It's like, no. At the beginning. And we'll go from there. I also got Magic Hoe. Which, I mean, I'm about at the point where I could start. Not quite what I meant to do. Face the correct direction. It's called the Brass God, not the Bronze God. Fair enough. I suppose brass is more artificial than bronze. Actually, no, they're still both stuff. Some metal it didn't oxidize. I hate how this works. You know how I want this to do. I'll get this eventually. Good enough. It's dinner stream, baby. That's right. Watching good old Mr. Inferno Fireman playing Stardew Valley again. What's going to be the theme for the episodes this time? Albums from the 80s? I think that's a good one. Stardew Valley was, of course, albums from the 70s. All right, put that back, and then, yeah, it's like basically... Oh, I can just sell this too. Why am I not doing that? I don't need this sort of garbage, and in fact, I'm just going to cast spells right now, because I can. Oh, yeah, baby, it feels good. Okay. Maybe I should actually go and do, like... No. We're not... I'm not faltering from the cause. And the cause being, of course, rushing the dungeon as much as possible, right? I low-key love this. Really? I don't know. I feel like this is just like something that I'm entertained by, and I can't imagine anybody. And I'm only doing it for like an hour because, like I said, I gotta go get my I-9 in for job stuff, right? Is there anything else I was looking for? No. Did you get the bridge finished? A while ago, in fact. I am now doing dungeoneering. By the heart of Lokran, made to retake Crusade from the Khmer. It's Khmer, right? That's how you say that. And make the Dwemer race immortal. And instead it got rid of all of them. Except for Yagrum was his name, right? Kalmir. Okay, well. I can do that real easy. Real easy, like. I mean, not only do I have the bridge finished, I actually also got the next thing finished, which is the mill here. Which, as much as I would like to start using the mill, everything requires things that are not spring ingredients. And I'd love to start growing just a ton of flour right now. And sugarcane, really. Grass starter, whatever. Paper, whatever again. Hello, Dookie Bird. Hey, it's me. But here's where you make the mayonnaise. And you can make, like, golden mayonnaise. Which is silly, and I like that. But again, I don't even have any ranching, like, anything. So it is a god. I mean, like, look, by the literal definition, yes. By my definition, though, no. 10 and 10. That's going to be a good amount of cash money. This is just Stardew. I know it's just Stardew. I wanted to play Stardew, so we're playing Stardew Valley, but not really. Dijonnaise. Mustardayonnaise. No, the mayonnaise will expire before the mustard. The mayo stard will expire before the mustardayonnaise. Gotta get those Mr. Show references in there, right? With a very sad Bob Odenkirk just putting mustardayonnaise on bread while he misses his child's graduation. Axe Spire, I love that game. I've never heard of that. Well, you can use your legs to jump. I mean, well, let's be honest. You could probably use your legs to jump in Stardew Valley. It's just this person has Fancy Danny here. On the transfer across, upon being isekai'd, was able to gain, like, Mario-style jumping. There's a big difference. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's an old Mr. Show sketch. Anyway. I don't know what it was called. You could probably just go look up mustardayonnaise. Okay. Jam sandwich there, baby. Oh, I'll take a refund on that. The flour's expensive. What's Mr. Show? It's a 90s sketch comedy, the variety. It's a sketch comedy show that aired on HBO. It's very good. I was born in 97. It played, let me tell you, I didn't watch it when it first aired either. I didn't have HBO. What are you even on about? No, but it's just they played it on like midday Comedy Central for years afterwards. Years. You had plenty of opportunity to do so. Plus, everybody loves that better Saul guy that you gotta call or whatever. And he was on that show. He was the second build guy. GM +8 unfriendly time. Oh, and it's only going to get unfriendlier, trust me, because again, I'm working. I'm working. I'm working. Now pose for the fans. Who watches HBO? A lot of people. Haven't y'all been like up on the Dragon show or whatever? I don't know. What's on HBO right now? You kids like the Dragon show. It's Stardew Pokemon. Yes. Apparently it's got a GBA art style. I don't know. I didn't play any GBA games that look like this. I played a lot of GBA games, but none that look like this. And that's clearly what they're going for with the art style. Apparently, I never played any of the I have a GBA Pokemon game. What of that true? Anyway. Do you have any Monty Python references? Ah, yes, that would play a lot better around here, right? It's the same assets. It's not the same assets. Chat, you just can't say that everything's the same thing because it looks somewhat similar. You're embarrassing both yourself and me as your father. Was I doing a thing? No. Yes, no. Whatever, we're doing this now. As your father and coach. Now get back out there and throw the ball for the big one. What do you got? Whoa, you go, big guy. Okay. We're not just here. We're not here to make Rhythm Heaven references forever. Oh, sure, Rhythm Heaven, which came out in like 2003 or something, but not Mr. Show. Coach, I don't know if I can do this. Now, look, I'm a cool and a very supportive coach. If you don't think you can, you don't need to. I'm not going to force you into like something that you're uncomfortable doing or something that might get you injured, even worse. So you did a great job today. Look, Mercy did a great job today. I'm gonna pat you on the back because it would be wholly inappropriate to pat you on the ass. That would be like, honestly, I don't even know why a person would do that. And get over to the locker room, shower up. You did great. Ah, shucks. Thanks, Coach. And you know what? Here's an extra Gatorade and an extra orange slice, just because, you know, I want you to know how valuable you are to the team. There we go. And the little globefish. I was promptly fired the next day, and they hired Suguru Kamoshida instead, who's an Olympic winning athlete. Wow. Okay. Yes, I remember his exact name. Of course I do. But before I left, I made sure to tell everybody to bully Ryuji. Because really, it's his fault. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. I have a mandatory love interest that would notice me if I won the big game. Well, no. But maybe if you did really well. Look, I'm not a miracle worker here, all right? Wow, a shell. Can I be center shield? Well, you're going to have to ask Kamoshida that. And he says no and then beats you up. Come on, baby. There we go. Supposed to hit that rock enemy with a pick? No, you're supposed to reflect back the rocks that it shoots at you at them. Otherwise, it does very little. You can also just, hit it enough times. You do a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but enough. There's the whirlpool. You're expelled next week. And so is that guy, who I just met. Haha, I'm the most evil man to ever exist. Alright. And so is the other guy that's also there too. And also, I'm there too. Alright. I got the bug. That's what I need. I don't know why this turned into dunking on Persona 5 again, but then again, that is kind of how everything does. Alright. You think we got mandatory love interests on the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel? Absolutely not. We do things for the love of the game, and nothing else. This is the Sigma Incel channel. I don't know if I want to be caught on camera saying that. There you go. Yeah, you also got like a Zelda 2 down stab in this game, by the way. Uh-huh. I think I need to fall in love with this statue. Okay. That was not worth it. I need that iron ore. And enemies in this game are pathetic, like they are in Stardew Valley. Really, already? Jeez. Alright. Good thing you don't have a camera. Yeah, so you can't see me just like over here fucking flexing. My eyeballs crave sleep already? Well, thanks for coming by. Love you. Nah, I can't do it right. Unless... Nah, not quite. No. I'm trying. We'll get there eventually. Also, I sexually predate on all the girl students. Well, he's supposed to be the lust guy, And you don't play as a girl student. I get it's so I hate Persona 5 once again. Stupid fucking game. Anyway, managed to get through the cat flap. Hey, small victories, I think. I actually don't know. Is that a thing cats normally do? No femc. I really thought Yoshizawa was going to be the femc. I really thought they were doing it again, but nope. Just like dash those hopes. Frankly embarrassing. What are you even doing? What are you even doing, Atlas? I don't know. When I saw what little I saw of promotional materials, because as you know, I don't watch trailers. I really thought that's what they were gonna do. Has there been a good Persona game since 2? Was 2 really a good Persona game? I don't know. It's been so long since It's been so long. It's been a while since I played anything other than Persona 5. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. Hey, not Persona. Megaten 5 is on. Super Megaten is on Steam now, by the way. So that would be something. If you would want to see that. I like Persona. I did not like Persona. Revelations Persona, but I played Revelations Persona, so... Well, let's just say that one's a bit different. Let's just say they might have wanged that one a little bit. Yeah, that's what Revelations Persona is. Came out for the PlayStation. It was actually, I think, after Jack Brothers. the first, yeah, on the PS1, yeah, Revelations Persona. They also made a remake of it that was much better from what I understand for the PlayStation Portable. But I played the PlayStation 1 because the time that I played it was before it came out on the PlayStation Portable. Corral? I can probably do that. And it had sort of an interesting, like, positioning based mechanic where your characters were on like a big 3x3 grid. Yeah, it was called Revelations: Persona. Was the official name, I think, of the very first localization of it. And it's bad. It's bad. Like, don't get it twisted. It's bad. If you ever want to see like the most, it's like the most Americanization or attempted Americanization of a game of a like anime anything since OG 4Kids. It's embarrassing. Americanizing all like the... Oh, I still need to get an archer fish. I could probably do that pretty quick. Dungeon crawling remind me of old CRPGs. I would really recommend playing the original SMT games. And maybe If. I think that probably has a proper translation at this point. Translations for those games been out forever, and it's fun and weird. And you get like a very like 90s cyberpunk, but like 90s Christian themed cyberpunk from those games that is just... I don't even think like some of the modern SMT games are matching quite at what they were doing there. Also, gigantic keyboard on your wrist. SMT 2 especially was very... Like, that was when basically law and accordingly the... it was sort of like post-apocalyptic in the first game, but then the second game, it was like Christianity had taken over, but like but weird Christianity. Where they had like an entire district where that was just a giant church called Holy Town and stuff like that. It's fun. You don't need translations because oh yeah, I'm perfect at Japanese. That's right. What I gotta do is I gotta just go do the same thing that I did with like actually doing exercising and whatnot, which is to say, yeah, exactly that. No, just go like get a tutor or something at this point in time. Maybe that would actually get me to the point where I'm decent at the language. Come on. Scrooge McDuck him over here. Or knock him into the pit. Whatever, that works too. Come on, baby, give me something good. Ooh, ornamental. I like that. Yeah, you're not gonna get me. I got them dead cells reflexes, baby. Well, and then I got hit anyway, but they died too, so doesn't matter. Which is to say, I believe is usually kind of how I sound most of the time. I believe that's correct. Grab you and get out. So Catholicism, yeah, but like, okay. I swear I showed this on like some previous stream, but well, here's a picture of Crow Miku, just because you know you've all been good enough to see it. Like on one of the previous streams, I pulled out one of the pictures of. Do I still have that? Where was that? I was just scrolling down and I have that somewhere. In my here we go. No, like this sort of Christianity. This sort of Christianity right here. This is an enemy called the Terminator. It appears in Shin Megami Tensei 2. So Catholicism. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Sure. Let's just say yes, Catholicism. Do you? I do. Anytime I think of Catholicism, I think there was that one game, a recent game, Plague Tale. That's what I think when I think of Catholicism as represented in video games. Like, you're giving them way too much credit there. Get down. And Tide salad. Oh, that sounds truly terrible. It tastes like a day at the beach. That sounds awful, and I see it has sea grapes in it, so awful. South Park Christianity, yeah, closer. It's real wacky. I would highly recommend playing. Would I highly recommend? I'd check it out if you think the game looks good. It's pretty wild and wacky. And I enjoyed that game thoroughly. Okay. Time to murder this slime. There you go. I could maybe even probably go back and upgrade the rest of my tools at this point. I got a lot of iron here. Have you seen the Swiss Guard? I have not. I mean, there's a lot of great. Come on now. Catching this too. I don't even know if I can hold it. I feel like I'm getting pretty close to my maximum in terms of amount of stuff I can carry anyway. In fact, I am. I am exactly at the maximum. Okay, let's go. Get up here. And also just real quick over here. How do I care about combat? Yeah. Yeah. I can get both. Perfect. Have you heard of the High Elves? No. Now, as we know, nobody ever actually said that line. I remember watching, what was it, a Joel, I think, for like 20 minutes try to find some proof that anybody in Oblivion actually said, have you heard of the High Elves? And they don't. That was entirely invented for that vine. There you go. But it is a good line. It's a good bit. I mean, hell, it's like when I was playing New Vegas on stream a little while back. There was that guy who was talking to me while also downing an entire bottle of whiskey. Those games are magical. I could start making armor, but do I need it? Nah, baby, we're gonna go for the old hovel. There we go. You gotta charge up this shovel. And I think that's pretty much all I need. I could get a bug net, but it says the only change is aesthetic, so whatever. Feels like that's kind of not, whatever, 20 bucks. Eee. Some real Oblivion bangers, and I'm definitely not tired of hearing now. That's probably the game I've seen the most of. Yeah, even more than Skyrim at this point. I'm trying to even think. Well, I mean, there's of course you violated the law. Heard any news of the other provinces? I want to play all the games. I want to play all those stupid games. They're gonna be bad. At least the first, maybe like the first one. I don't know if Arena is particularly well regarded, but I at least want to play it. What's going on with you? I need the archfish. That's what it is. The archerfish. I keep forgetting about that. Especially given that I already have so many other things right now, too. Here, you know what? Can go and do a little bit. Oh. Diggy hole. There you go. Got all these jam sandwiches. I have just like I have done nothing. I have done nothing at all for farming here, have I? You know what? I'm gonna get this so I have the perfect 3x3 each time. Every time, baby. That's all you want. Oh, dig that grass back up. Okay. Anything else? Have you? Well, it's you, the hero, Kavach. Which, of course. Because they need to call you something that isn't, of course, your name. They didn't perfect that technology until Fallout 4, and then they used it for one NPC. But it was still an important part of the entire the marketing campaign, which I remember. But hey, the robot can call you Mr. Fuckface. Isn't that really all we care about in the end? Consider. But I already... Oh, I did. All right. Then I guess I'm selling everything. What else? What else to do while I'm here? I don't know. Can I even... Yeah, it's like I can, but what does it matter? I don't care about defense. That's completely unnecessary. Nah, I think I'm just going to start storing everything and whatever. Should be good. I mean, I could also start planting a bunch of seeds at this point in time, but then again, I only got like 4 more days until this can until all of the crops just immediately die. It was like, it seems like the seasons are changing. Time to perish. Crafting in, I don't want that. Small reading glasses, no. Face mask, no. I don't even think I can afford many of these anyway, so probably shouldn't be looking at that right now. Yeah, I can get nettle. Something of a rarity. And there's absolutely nothing worth getting. And unless... No. Man, if only I could find that archer fish. I guess I could just, go back and forth between levels of the dungeon to make this work. Something like that. No, I've not read that yet. It's a shame there isn't more time to spend with good books. When talking about books, which you do. Like when you gotta go get the, God, what was it called? It's got a stupid name. The Zarnum whatever. It's got a stupid name. Well, that's all I know. Which is something people do. I read books all the time. Do you not? Why are you so illiterate, chap? Probably shouldn't sell rocks because they're going to be useful for something eventually. You know what? I'll keep this. Everything else here goes to the sales floor. The Mysterium of Xerxes, yes. Gotta go get Cameron, whatever. God, no, I'm trying to remember. Like, I actually know about, compared to other games, I actually know about that one. I read chat and Reddit. I mean, that's what Reddit is there for, right? It's so you can say that you read it. Which explains a lot. It does, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't want to call you out on that, but yeah. Like, Alright, that should be good. And of course, I do have my very large gemstone right next to me. Capture all my JO energy. Sold items times 69. Nice. 40 minutes left until I got to spend 5 minutes barreling a person straight on while sitting in my big comfortable chair. God, I hate being on video calls. I look so stupid. Not that you'll ever know. Oh, there we go. Because I have a giant chair. I talked about this before, right? It's like I don't use a computer chair. I have like a big, huge, like comfortable chair. So if anybody ever talks to me, I look like I'm just like sitting back, lounging while they're on their crappy office chair sort of thing. And it's just like, yes. But that is what happens, right? You have a page boy haircut? You know I don't. Hey, nice. Despite having it seems like I should be able to get that pearl out of there, and that would probably be worth more. They're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. I could be a voice actor for that game. Somebody killed Captain Picard, and the only guy who's out there is like some Gregory, and he's like a monk. Who cares? Not the big comfy chair. How would I know? I feel like I've talked about it before. Haven't I taken a picture of it before? It's actually been changed once since start of the channel. Because the original one was sat on too much. Too much farting. Blew a hole right through it. No, I just look like I'm relaxing on a big comfortable chair and look stupid. Because I don't have an uncomfortable garbage chair like everybody else does. Oh, but I need to swivel around. You don't understand. If I don't swivel around all the time, it's like, why do I even have a chair? Man, this is what I sound like. I'm a businessman. My chair has to be bad. No, I look like the NPCs in Metro. I've already said that. There's a Monty Python reference, and see, I don't know everything about Monty Python. Sure, I was around in the 90s, but that doesn't mean that you know everything about Messrs. Python. Should just hit them all individually. This is silly. Much quicker. Just because that's all they referenced in the 90s. Verdigris. Neat. I don't know what that means. I guess it's like weather cover. Oh, you can wear it. Hooray! But I'm not going to. Get rid of this sweet bow? Hell no. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Especially me, because I don't even think I've ever seen that sketch before. Like, I'm aware of it. Never seen the sketch. Imagine that, in the year of our Lord, Anno Domini, 2024, never having seen the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition sketch. It's the same sketch? Well, no wonder I don't know. See, goes to show you. That's where my knowledge begins and ends. It's a good sketch, so I've heard. I mean, I'm hearing about it for the first time. Nah, we can't do that bit now. It's too late. I've already admitted full knowledge of it. I can't just go and try and make like, I've never heard of that before now. Maybe next time. Give me all that junk. All that junk inside that trunk. I'ma get you drunk. These are my lumps. My lovely lady lumps. I don't remember that song very well, I'm going to be honest. I am sorry to... Who sang that? Very worth watching. Well, we'll do a watch right now. I can probably go find it on YouTube, right? It will not cause any sort of copyright issues or anything like that, right? Fergie? Yeah, okay, that is definitely... Yeah, that's very Fergie. True. Thank you. I was thinking something Black Eyed Peas equivalent. As that would have been like the time, place, and sort of attitude as expressed by a one Fergalicious individual. Cause you're so Fergalicious, baby. You guys never had a person or corporation misuse copyright claims on YouTube. It'll be fine. Would this be a misuse? I feel like that would fairly just be a use of copyright claims. A very proper use of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. If they were to bust me on that one. If I were to be playing any sort of BBC content without having, you know, explicit permission from both the BBC and, I don't know, like Charter Cable or something. Comcast? Who knows? Cox? Your lovely movie lumps. It's true. They are quite lovely. Big Daddy Milkers, they call them. And by they, I mean I. BBC and Cox at the same time. That's right. I mean, I don't know why they've never done any sort of crossover, right? Not if you critique it. Okay, you know fair use has never been successfully used to defend a copyright claim. But I feel like fair use is one of those things that it's like, if you actually paid a lawyer, maybe you could get something working with that. I have not, though. Okay, you know what? Just get out of here. All I gotta do is, you know, say that it's a critique. I mean, it would be a critique if I was doing it. Trust me. But still. Didn't H3, I mean, they're like much larger than me. Both physically and mentally. They have a whole organization for it? I need to get out of here. No, don't worry. It's mostly limited to the UK. Mostly. Don't worry? What would you be worried about? Oh, that H3 still around. Those are characters that I only am aware of specifically because didn't they have like a very unpopular Payday DLC? And I thought that was very funny. Kind of lost his mind. I knew it. I knew something. I knew something did something. Every time I feel like I ask about any other YouTube channels, it's just like, yep, they're dead or something. Can't turn that one in, though. Using a variety of references? Cooking recipes. I should probably do that. See, that's why you gotta stay with me here. Me, I am too much of a weirdo to ever become popular enough to, that people will care if I leave. I feel like I had a better point there and it did not happen. Oh yeah, I don't have the cloth helmet anymore now, do I? Hey. Keep you. Keep that. And right back in there, baby. Monty Python's for free on YouTube. And do you think, like, look, that's something. It's like, just because you think that it's like free on YouTube, do you think that means that I can watch it? Do you think that means that the copyright doesn't exist? No, that just means that's just a honeypot to try and get you to think. Oh, salmon. They try and get you to think that it's okay for you to watch, and then you know, Disney comes busting down the doors and arresting you and throwing you in the mouse jail. It's like, if you fall for that, that's your own fault. And I do believe somebody wanted salmon. Don't get stuck in the hole. That's true. That's where they put you. Like, what are you going to do? You can't escape by getting past Pooh Bear, and otherwise it is an impenetrable underground cavern. What am I doing? I still need an archer fish. You wanted salmon. Which, actually, you're right here, right? I'm asking for you to watch it, not stream it. Oh, well, I thought you were asking to stream it. There you go, baby. There you go. Tigger will try and get you unstuck like a stepbrother. Well, yeah, it's like, you know Pooh's not going to get unstuck. And me, I feel like if I... you know what, sure. I feel like I would describe myself as a Pooh Bear type of build. I think I am huggly, snuggly, cut. Okay, give me the Pooh theme song. I don't remember it. I would describe myself as a tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. Would you describe me as that? Do you think I can aspire to that sort of... claim? Apt description? I mean, I guess I'm not really like a cubby. Tubby little... I'm also not really little. I'm like a tubby large man all stuffed with fluff. Fluffernutters more often than not, but you know. I've had like one fluffernutter in my entire life. That was a lie. That's a damn lie. And it's a statistic. And as if I can make you watch Flying Circus instead of an anime. Look, I've watched Flying Circus before, but I haven't seen like every episode. And that includes some very famous bits, but I have watched it. Didn't you say you were tall? I just said that I'm a large man. I'm both tall and wide. I'm large in every single way. I mean, now that I've been spending months at the gym, I'm, you know, also like broad, which means that I'm not like round anymore. I'm more like just a gigantic square. Truly peak male physique. Right? And there it goes. I've always wanted a man who looks like a gigantic block of concrete. Finally. You know, if I was like... I'm both like very like warm, but also like not at all pleasant to hug. And that's me now. Like, hey, I wanted to seem like somebody... Wait, where's that one fish? Yeah, it's like I want it to seem like I am... like somebody tried to put a pillow over concrete here, but it's also like very warm and sweaty. Oh, come on already? Maybe this is the archerfish. Nope. We're out of here, baby. Been going to a building for 7 months and come out square. You haven't been going to a gym. You've been going to a fox factory. My boy, he's a fox. Anyway. I've been going to the CNC Music Factory. And they made me sweat. I had to explain that reference to Second Guy when we were going. By the way, Second Guy and I are gym buddies now. In case you were wondering about that plot line in the Dr. Inferno Firebird canon at this point in time. Sweat in a sexy way? Oh, God, no. Not at all. Okay. What was I doing? Do you make out at the gym? Oh, God, not with the amount that I sweat. Second Guy can corroborate this. All right. Oh, 20 minutes left until I gotta go fill out an I-9, baby. 1, in parentheses 1, strawberry. Maybe in the showers. Oh, I don't shower. I just go right back to my car. That is... Like, dude, why would I go to that? Why? What? I'm not gonna go take a shower at the gym. Why? I have like a towel that I put on the I'm not showering in the gym. You can't make me. Your seat will sleep in the stench. No, I got like a towel that I put over it as if I'm trying to like protect furniture, you know, with the Scotch Guard or something. Oh, so what? It's my car. I can do whatever I want with it. And it's like a 2-minute drive. Okay, it's like a 10-minute drive. It's like a 5-minute drive. Can I readjust? How many more times can I readjust that? You're embarrassed? You know I don't have a large cock. I have an embarrassingly small one. I look like a statue of David over here, okay? And I'm proud of it, you know. It's not like it's a dichotomy where you're either embarrassed of your large cock or proud of your small cock. I don't know. Well, if you don't know, now you know, as Biggie Smalls would say. Finally, we can get some more Biggie Smalls references on the channel. I feel like I've been falling behind on that lately. I find it weird to take a car. It's a pretty big distance away. I would have to be like running down, not quite a highway, but close. It is. Now, Second Guy could easily go walk to the gym, but I still pick him up in the car anyway because I'm already going there. So, you can blame him for not doing that, but you said it's like 2 minutes away. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like it's a pretty short distance in car. A very long distance in not car. Fine. I was doing this poetic sort of thing called exaggeration. It is not a walk. It would take me like literally 2 to 3 hours probably to walk over there. You can be as fast as a car. I'm still very heavy. I would destroy my knee balls if I did that. Why do you want that, chat? Why do you want me to go the way of Jin Sakai? Legendary for his busted up knees. America's weird. Yeah, you also got to remember, America's like weirdly stretched out in every single way. I have a bike. Would you take a bike on a highway? Because like at best, all I could do is go on the craggly gravel path next to the place. There's no easy way to do that. Trust me. Look, if you're gonna be razzing anyone, go talk to Second Guy. He's the one that should be walking down there. Like, come on. I'm telling you. It is... Oh, yeah, I can do that. Ooh, and blueberry jam? I actually do want that. Can you get him on? Maybe? People asking. Actually, I should pause. For you on stream. Okay, I said on strem with a capitalized M, but I think he'll know what it is. There are always bikes. There is not a bike. Let me tell you, it's like I would be hit by a car if I tried to take a bike down there. Or I would spin out and fall into, I guess probably not like, I guess it's not really like a swamp. It's more like a, what do you call like a small wetland type of area? Because it does go by there. And several farms. Always got to go by several farms. I mean, pretty much anywhere that I go has several farms. I'm in Wisconsin, you know. And yes, I do see cows daily. I know you're all very jealous. I own a car, but it's pretty much permanently parked. I like driving around, though. And going to the gym also gives me a good... Hey, there we go. Gives me a good excuse to do that. Tell me about that jam. Yeah, it's in the mirror. Dude, Mr. Krabs impression. Extremely Mr. Krabs impression. Darn. No idea in English. No idea either. What do we got? Kind of what I expected. But hey, blueberry jam. I'll actually go and buy 10. And go make some jam here. But yes, the legend of Dr. Inferno Ripped Bird is still continuing, in case you were wondering. I mean, hell, this morning I was out there doing the routine. I basically came back, took a shower, and started up stream here, right? That was close? Damn, didn't get it though. But you know close doesn't count. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades. A game that I've seen on Steam before. I think it's VR. Give me that someone. Lot easier. Walleye. Okay. Hey, walleye's pretty good. Again, you can fish those up a lot over here in Wisconsin. Apparently, a euphemism for ladies of the night is an unacceptable term. Ladies of the night is a very, I don't even know how I would say that, but it's a very way to say it. As far as I know, this is the only place you can get blueberries. Blueberries. Bloops, I like to call them. But yes. That walleye looks exactly like a Stardew Valley. Look, we can't just keep talking about Stardew Valley. And yes, the game is basically Stardew Valley, but still. Stardew Valley is a good game. Sound like Google Translate's trying to say, is it Tjarn? 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 Probably not. This isn't Stardew? No, this is not like a heavily edited version of Stardew Valley. It is, in fact, much more anime. Hell yeah, baby, let's go. Give me that blue jam. Ooh, restorative. A sweet, mild flavor. Yeah, when I think of blueberries, when I think of bloobs, I think mild. Anything else that I could make with? No, only wild berry jam, apparently. Bloob is not good enough. Let's do that, though. Ah! Bloobs are pretty mild. I think they've got a... Okay, they don't have a very strong flavor, that's true. But I feel like they have... They are a notable flavor that is pretty good just by itself. You are who I'm looking for. The weird smelly child. You better not actually make a sword with that. I do not want to find out that a child killed somebody the next day. Is that I should know how to say this sort of stuff. Look, unless it's in English or Japanese, I'm not going to know how to pronounce it. That's the reality of the matter. It's a very small water. A pond is what you're thinking of? Very small water. Pond is usually what you go with. Child killed somebody. This is Undertale. It is not Undertale. Shut up. Not everything that has video games is Undertale. And frankly, I'm sick of you saying that. No, I already gave the Salmon to somebody. Very small water. Very small water would be puddle. Come on, pull out my thesaurus here. Didn't say bad, just very easily overpowered. Fine. You know what? I'll give it to you. I don't want to agree because I like blueberries. I like bloobs. And I do not want to discount them in any way. Walleye does make some really good fried fish, though. I just want to say that right now. Culvers during the spring season, Lent, basically. Has fried walleye sandwiches that are fucking fantastic. Which just makes me want to go. I mean, they also do have cod sandwiches, which are good, and they're not as good. You can get the rest of the year, but, like, man, I hate fish, kill them all. I will not stand for that around here. We love fish, or at least the act of eating fish around here. On the Dr. Inferno Firebird channel, we appreciate the ichthyologist arts, not just in terms of culinary practices, but also in terms of, like, you know, scientific and all that sort of stuff too. Mostly in terms of culinary practice, though. What you got? Hey, speaking of carp. No, I said cod, not carp. Cod's the good stuff. It's natural water like a lake, but very small usually. There's so many names for water. I should know. I should be able to figure that out. I should be able to come up with some sort of thesaurus definition for that. Salmon is going to be used in future recipes. I want salmon. Carp, like a red snapper. You can actually get red snappers, and I have in this game. Ah, yes, the legendary treasure fish. Oh, come on now. Face the right way, you stupid fish. Uh-huh. And rock bass, whatever. I don't have as strong of an opinion on only has it in Nordic languages. I feel like I should know this. Like, yeah, like very small natural water would be puddle. Maybe like pothole if you want to go with that. Although that's not something specific to... Oh, actually, there are some blueberries up here, too. Usually... That's not always filled with water, though. A spring? Actually, that could be it. Yeah. Well, a spring is a water coming up from underground. So, like, I don't know. Home upgrade. You said you got a kitchen? I don't think I... Nah. Said I got a kitchen, though, right? Rustic cabin, lovely... whatever. I don't care about that. Here we go. Suitable for cooking levels 0 to 39. Okay. Crafting station. Forest would be a pond, then a lake, then outside of a forest it might be called like a watering hole. Watering hole is more of a colloquialism, though. I wouldn't really say that that's like an official. I don't really think that most people would call that like an official term. Usually that's just like a small. That's like a small pond type of thing that you would swim in. I'm talking like ones that would have cat tail. I mean, specifically when I was talking about that, I was talking about like ones. It has like cat tails and other aquatic stuff in there, but is pretty shallow in terms of like actual water content. A wetland sort of thing is basically what you would call that, but that describes like an area, not necessarily like an individual sort of body of water. Swamp would probably be the closest. Ooh, lobster roll. Man, that's a lot of ingredients. There's no way I'm going to be able to make that anytime soon. Still, it does sound good. I get tarn as a translation? Yeah, I've never heard anybody say that. At least. Marsh. Thank you. That is actually true. So yeah, I like a little marsh area. It's like I would have to go bike next to a little marsh area, and that is unacceptable. Watering hole is also what you call water, standing water after it rains. Hippos and crocs reside in. Animals go to get eaten by crocs. I mean when I think of crocodiles, I think actually like literally swamp. Like that's like down in Florida type of stuff. Because I mean that's where they got him. I heard tarn in Oblivion? Huh. Crocs are shoes. They can't eat. Can't they? Have you ever gotten like a big old burger right next to a croc? I ask you. And I do not expect an answer. How much longer? We got 7 minutes here. I suppose I should probably wrap up the stream considering it's like I do need to get that I-9 stuff. Bike next to marsh is unacceptable. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, let crocs identify as omnivores. 2024 we can stop assuming people's digestions. I mean, that's not true though, because the thing is, it's like if they're obligate carnivores, they cannot eat like vegetarian foods. It's not possible for them to digest it. All right, I don't know what this is, but it looks good. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the time that I have to play with you, Adam Wesker. I'll get it done in 5 minutes, says Rogue. Rouge, the bat. Anyway, yeah, I am going to have to go actually do that. So, end stream. Maybe I'll come back afterwards. Maybe I'll see. Maybe I'll just do it on my own.